So recently, it's been a lot going on in the hip hop world or whatever. But Conway, um, Conway called out Flex not too long ago about New York radio not playing music and supporting its artists. Unless they being paid or whatever like that, and they taking bribes or whatever like that, payola. The situation. It's been around forever, but they're not supporting their artists, and they have to go elsewhere for promo. And he was more so speaking on the next up and comers because they Griselda pretty much got they got what they need, and Funk Flex responded saying if you got all this backing from Eminem and all this, y'all signed the Rock Nation as management, y'all been on Shady, then y'all should be able to, if y'all can't get it right then you washed as a 40-year-old rapper. And personally, I like Griselda and I love what they stand for. And to be honest, they not washed. They just pretty much kicking in the door, and they're turning what they're doing into mainstream, and now other artists are doing it. And at the end of the day, lyrics never died. Just like melody never died. Melody was always there, but it was there with R&B. So I don't even understand the knock on some of the new music because it's all a part of it. It's all a part of the culture. We may not all love it and love everything about this culture we call hip hop, but everything that's a part of it has been accepted by somebody and it is a part of it. Lyrics matter, melody matter, cadence matter, structure matters, songwriting matters. If you take out structure from a song, like how Kanye did with a lot of his projects, and you make it structureless music, people will listen. If you make it good music, if you make good music, people will support. It may not be the support that you're looking for, and at this point you do not need radio. You don't need nothing. All you need is, you may not be as big as you want to be by yourself, but you can start to build your brand and create your own lane alone, by yourself or with your team, and then build the pieces from there. Because once you build even the smallest fan base, they become loyalists. So at the end of the day, they don't need them, and they're telling them they don't need them, but why can't you support? That was Conway's argument. And Flex's argument is, hey, if you got what you got, then what you crying for? Pete Rock chimed in and said, well, New York radio is basically, and radio is washed. They need to get these old dudes out of the seat, because you can't have your pulse on the streets of hip hop, because it is a young man's game, and be 50 plus and on the radio. You're not. If Are you still going outside? Are you listening to your kids or paying attention to what your kids listen to as a 50, or your grandkids be 50 years old? Are you paying attention to the younger generation as well as the older generation? You know what I'm saying? And there has to be a balance, because there's still older artists making music. Like, why can't we be what rock and roll is, where they have older artists? Yes, we have not experienced that yet because hip hop is not that old, but it's old enough where you can love your young and your old. And they say hip hop is a young man's game. I don't truly believe that. I believe it starts out that way. Hip hop is the game of music. It's a part of the music business. It's a branch of the music tree. It should be accepted. No matter, as long as the music is good, it shouldn't matter. You can be 92. If you make a dope album, you make a dope